Greetings and welcome to our weekly educational rounds here at Sinclair, a holistic integrative psychiatric facility where we treat people, we do not treat diagnoses. My name is Jim Ellermeyer, I'm a behavioral health therapist, and today I'm joined by two of my colleagues. On my right would be
Nick, psychiatric nurse practitioner student.
And on my left.
My name is Sophia Sigalov. I'm a physician assistant student at Chatham University.
And as always, we try to bring a topic to your attention, to your awareness, that perhaps you could examine and push out into the outside world, Nick. And because what we often say, everyone is in recovery from something, are they not, Sophia?
True.
Absolutely. Yes. So does the recovery work take place here, Mr. Nick?
Takes place all the time.
It takes place all the time, sure. Yes. We guide people on the recovery work, okay? The recovery work takes place out there. Out there. Where's there?
Your everyday life.
Right. And today, where sometimes there is a comfort zone, is it not?
Yes.
What would you describe as a comfort zone, Mr. Nick?
I would describe a comfort zone as a place of comfortability in your own skin and environment.
To be comfortable in your own skin and your own environment. How about you, Sophie? Would you describe that for me, please?
I think a comfort zone to me would be somewhere where you don't have fear and something that you're not unaware of.
And in our society, hasn't comfort become a value and a life goal?
Yes.
Absolutely. So, however, have you ever heard people that are stuck in their lives? Stuck?
Yes.
Have you ever been stuck in your life?
How?
Absolutely, for sure. And sometimes that comfort zone is not so comfortable, is it not, Nick? If someone else would look and say, why do you keep there? Why do you keep doing that? Why all these behaviors? Why these thoughts? Just because that can be their comfort zone, it may not be beneficial in their lives.
Yes.
However, it is what they know. So what we want to do is try to help people obtain a comfort zone where it's an excellent place to return to recharge your batteries, to be safe and comfortable and warm and loved. Not necessarily a place to stay. Nick. So the idea is that sometimes when we create our comfort zones, we create them like a box. Do we not? And we're the ones. Our comfort zone is self-constructed. It's self-constructed. Think of it. Think of your comfort zone in your life. You self-constructed it. Mm-hmm. Okay. No matter what that may be. However, at times, what happens is that our comfort zone can reduce our motivation. If you were nice and warm and comfortable, would you be a comfortable place? Would you be in a position where you're at? Would you be in the schooling where you are? Never. Tell me, Nick, is your profession, is what you're training to be now, is that a comfort zone place?
It's a very scary place.
Very scary place.
Yes.
So, however, sometimes what that scary place does can provide motivation, can it not?
Yes, it can.
Absolutely. So if you'd have stayed inside a comfort zone, would you be doing what you're doing now?
I would not be in this position right now, Jim.
No, you wouldn't be. And you, Miss Sophia?
I would have never made it here.
If you stayed in your comfort zone, absolutely not. So, and again, this isn't a matter that just jumped out of the woods today or fell out of the sky, okay? Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, in 1908, there were two gentlemen by the name of Yerkes and Dodson. And what they did, they created a graph of what was called optimal anxiety. Optimal anxiety. So when you talk to somebody and say, oh, I'm anxious, do you say, oh, great, what can we do with that? Normally, when somebody comes in to see you, Nick, in the hospital and says, oh, I'm anxious, normally what the doctor says, oh my God, let's medicate them.
Something, yeah.
So the idea is, how can we reach that point of optimal anxiety where we have room to expand?
Takes time and development.
Sure. So imagine this this next presentation you have, both of you, or anyone out there that has something going on in their life. If you aren't just a little bit desperate, if you don't have a little bit of anxiety, reach that optimal anxiety level where you can actually get forward and move. It's one of the most wonderful things to break out of procrastination. When we break out of procrastination. Okay, and actually, does the magic happen in your life inside that comfort zone, Nick, or does it happen outside?
It happens outside. You have to expand your horizons.
Absolutely. In your life, in your comfort zone, is that where the magic is?
No, really? It's all about taking chances.
Sure, since this is a psychiatric facility and counseling 101, if we look at counseling as a 4-pane window, okay? And 2 gentlemen actually in the past brought this up. Their name was, it was called a Johari window. And it's not nothing exotic. It was thought up by 2 guys named Joe and Harry. Okay, so in the first pane, we're looking at places where, let's say the therapist knows something and the client, the patient, does not. In the second frame, we're looking at a place where the therapist knows something and the patient does not, maybe through observation. We moved on to the third pane where both the therapist and the patient client knows exactly what's going on. If there's a place where there's magic, Nick, it's in that bottom pane.
Okay.
It's where that the therapist has no idea what to expect, and neither does the client or the patient. That's the unknown, and that's where the magic is. That's where the magic involved. So you try to imagine yourself, and everyone out there try to imagine themselves as a balloon with an infinite capacity to expand, and you truly are. You truly are. You're a bright, pure-spirited human being of the Creator, and have an infinite possibility to expand. So I'd like you to, and let's imagine these 2 boxes are your comfort zones. Okay. These are your comfort zones. So I want you to blow the balloon up, but I want you to blow it up inside the box. Put it inside the box and blow it up.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh.
There it goes. It happened.
Nick, you're gonna have to stop smoking those cheap stogies.
Yeah.
And so the idea is, can your balloon expand anymore?
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Yes.
Can your balloon expand anymore?
It's limited.
And where's it at? This is your comfort zone, is it not?
Yes.
Wouldn't a comfort zone be a place where you could expand your horizons, move out in unknown areas, have adventures in your life? Is it? No.
Not in this box.
Not and that is your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Okay? And naturally, during the course of our lives, our comfort zones expand and contracts according to how we self-construct them. However, where in this particular type of instance, the balloon wants to expand, does it not?
Absolutely.
And it cannot, can it?
Can't.
Because you've created. So what we try to do, people, is help people understand what their comfort zone is constructed out of, what these signs, top, shape, bottoms, are constructed out of. And we try to look at them because some of them are obviously purposeful in their life. However, we have to look back and say, this is what's stopping me from moving forward. This is what's stopping me from expanding. So remember, bring your balloons out. Bring your balloons out and blow them up. Blow them up. So would these balloons fit in here? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So my challenge is to everyone out there is to examine their comfort zone and see whether it fits you or not. See whether it fits you or not.
Yes.
And really, a higher grade cigar might serve you well. So any final thoughts on a comfort zone?
I think the only way you can really get out of your comfort zone is by taking chances, and anything that you might fear will bring you anxiety, but it's worth taking the chance. It's just natural to have anxiety.
I agree with you completely, Sophia. Expand on your boundaries, take chances in life, maybe a high risk, high reward if it serve you well in life.
Absolutely. So would your comfort zone be having a red foam thing on your nose, Nick?
Not exactly, but it's worth a shot, Jim.
Let's step outside your comfort zone, Nick. There we go.
Looks good.
Taking a chance.
Taking a chance on
Step
life.
outside that box, Nick. Step outside the comfort zone. And as always, if someone could perhaps lead us off so know how we can, we appreciate any comments, questions, concerns, criticisms. All are welcome, and all will be answered.
To continue the conversation, please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter under Seclair Life. You could also find this and other Gran rounds on youtube.com/Seclair Video and find audio versions on YouTube, Stitcher, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. And please visit us at www.seclair.com for more about us and other articles on our great blog.
And as always, a free prescription, fruits, nuts, and vegetables, unplug your television and take up fishing. And for a truly mindful experience, we urge people to fish without bait. So where we're living life without definitive expectations, where we're living life a bit outside the box. So until then, wear that red nose out proudly wherever you go, Mr. Nick.
Well
until
done.
then, thank you so much, and be good to another today.